Hey everyone, thanks for being here. Thanks for watching this. Just another quick update. Just a minor thing on the bike. I was on my way up to the CMA National Rally, that's the Christian Motorcycle Association, just a couple weeks ago, and discovered two things. Number one, my cruise wasn't working. It would turn on but not activate. And number two, my rear brake light also was not working. It would not come on when I would press either the back brake or the front brake lever. So when I got back, I put it into the Honda dealer where I picked it up, and apparently there's this little module underneath the front brake lever, and it has like 4 little wires plugged into it, and apparently at some point I had unplugged those wires thinking I would have to do that as far as taking the handlebars apart to put my 2-inch risers on, and when I plugged them back in, I plugged them back in the wrong way or something. I swapped 2 of them or something like that, and that's what caused the issue. So that was an easy fix. $70 for that easy fix. Anyway, glad that's resolved. Glad it wasn't something that was damaged. I was concerned that I had damaged wires or something like that when I put the extender brackets on to get the wiring or the console unit, the TFT screen and the wiring cluster up above the handlebars. I was concerned I had damaged something and it was going to be much more expensive. So I was okay with that. Moving on. So as I said, I went to the CMA National Rally, and I've been part of CMA now for about 6 months. And I was absolutely astounded by the community and by the generosity of these people. There's about 12 to 1,300 members there, several guests and whatnot, just at the National Rally. Of course, there's way more than that in CMA as a whole. But CMA is a worldwide organization. They have 2 branches, basically. One is focused on ministry towards bikers here in the U.S., and that's kind of the part of CMA that you see in different events. You'll see a CMA tent, at different bike rallies, different bike events. They'll sometimes help with like parking, with different things, stuff like that. And I've already helped with a couple of those things. It's a pretty neat ministry. The other part of CMA is that they donate towards 3 ministries that are international ministries. One is Jesus Film, which has a huge impact. I didn't realize how big the Jesus Film was. It's a film that, for those who don't know, it is a film that takes the 4 Gospels in the Bible, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, which tells the story of Jesus and his time here on earth, and it kind of combines those, and then it tells that story in the film format. It's been translated to over 2,000 languages around the world and is having a huge impact. That's one of the ministries that CMA donates to help them with their ministry. They also donate to an organization that supports and helps persecuted Christians around the world. That is a significant issue. For those who don't know, there are many areas in the world where if you become a Christian, you're risking your life, and this organization goes to those places and helps and supports those Christians. The other one is an organization that helps with practical needs, transportation, things like that. So they provide primarily transportation. They provide bicycles, wheelchairs, motorbikes, of course, to churches and things like that around the world, where like a pastor has to go around to different churches, but he's walking on foot because he has no transportation, so they'll provide a motorbike for him to get around more quickly so he can be home with his family more often. So that's the kind of idea of what they do. What I didn't realize was just how much impact CMA has on these ministries. They literally give millions of dollars between the local ministry of CMA and the international, the 3 organizations that they donate to. There's millions of dollars going in every year, and I had no idea the generosity and the amount of impact that this is having. So I'm excited to be a part of this. I am becoming a part of this, and joining this. I want to be a part of God's work. I'm still figuring out and researching what I'm allowed to say or do in terms of a YouTube channel with CMA. I would love to become a kind of a big proponent of this on YouTube, but I don't know how much I can do yet. I'm still waiting to get some answers on that, as far as what I'm allowed to post, what I'm allowed to, am I allowed to use the logo, just some things like that. Just waiting for answers on that. Haven't heard back on that yet. I know YouTube has a giving thing, but that is for channels that have 10,000 subscribers, I believe, and I'm nowhere near that, so unfortunately I can't use their program for that. But what I'm planning on doing at this point is my Facebook page is fairly open, public. So I'll put a link to that here and on this video. And if you decide you want to donate, then send me a private message. I mean, obviously you can do it anonymously with CMA. You can go to their website and do that. If you want to donate through my membership, then I would love for that to happen. I would love to see that happen, but send me a private message on my Facebook channel and we'll go from there. We'll start with that. Obviously, if you're a friend of mine, just contact me. If you're, you don't have my personal number or that kind of thing, then send me a private message in Facebook and we will go from there. So those are the exciting things that are happening. My personal life is still kind of chaos right now. At least our construction stuff on the house is done. Other than that, not much news to share, unfortunately. Again, another wet Saturday, so probably no riding today. I'm not aware of any demo weekends coming up. So difficult summer this year for the channel, but that's all right. We'll continue on. So thanks everybody for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe. God bless you all.